Right, so I've got a circle and I've got a square. If I'm in a brush, I can't click on that square and move it because it's just a brush. But if I press V on the keyboard, I go to this icon and that allows me to move it. So I'm clicking the square and I'm moving it. I'm clicking the circle and I'm moving it. If I click on auto select, even though I'm on the circle here, if I click on the square, I can move the square. If I click on the circle, I can move the circle. I don't usually like to leave that on, so I turn that off. And there's another way of doing it. You can hold down, it's control on here, so it's command on there, I guess. There's the circle. And there, if I hold down control and click, it's now the square. And this is a weird one. If I click on the circle and drag it over the top, then I've got the choice when I click on it of anything that's underneath my cursor. So the circle, the square, or the background. If I click the back, I click the background and then I'm on the background. You can see over here, square and circle. So moving the circle around, do check that from time to time actually. So that's the circle, click, and that's the square, and that's the background. The background won't move around, by the way. If I click on the background, I can't move the background because it's a background. But if I unlock it from this little lock icon here, then I can move that around. Anyway, so that's quite useful, and you want to see something really cool. If you hold down Alt in between these two layers here, like that, now that circle disappears, but it only appears in the square because it's linked to it. You see what I mean? So this is being used as a mask, if you will, and this one is sort of inside like that. And if I hold Alt down in between those two layers and click again, I could do it the other way around, you see. So I could have the square inside of the circle, and it's using this one as a mask. Another quick thing, I suppose, if I have these two layers here and I want to keep them sort of tidy, I could click on them both and click on there, and that's a folder. Now they're in a folder. Now that folder there, if I click the mask on it, for example, bam, on the other side here, and then if I could paint them out. Anyway, I don't need that. Anyway, that's a new lesson of basics. Okay.